y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a review of episode 4 of Basketball Wives. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the video. We pick up on the Malaysia and Brandy fight scene. Brandy yells out that she feels that Malaysia only has this energy because she has Zell and a couple of other people with her, which I did say, just saying. So Zell and Malaysia end up leaving, and the night pretty much runs smoothly after that. That was the only drama of the night, and British and Lorenzo, and he left as well. So everything is running good after that. Jen is getting real cozy with this guy. He puts his number in her phone, and they plan to go on a date. So far, I like what I'm seeing. Then we cut to Brooke, British, and Jackie, and Brooke pretty much tells Jackie what we're all thinking. You had no business inviting Lorenzo. Jackie feels like she's this relationship guru, and she knows what's best for British. And listen, Jackie has been married a very long time. She seems to have a pretty successful marriage from what we see, and I'm sure that she has a lot of valuable advice to give. But we all can pretty much see that they don't need to be together right now. Like, even if you feel like they are soulmates and they're the one for each other, at least not right now. Like, come on, Jackie. So next is Angel and Rockstar's OBGYN appointment. They're discussing their gender reveal, and they're also checking up on the baby, which is appearing to be very healthy, which is always a good thing. Next is Jen, the Dorsey sisters, and British. British plans to have a talk with Jackie, which she needs to do, and Jen plans to go on a date with the guy. I think his name is Jelani. They then go into another girl chat. You know, they start talking about what they're looking for in a man and so forth and so on. And I feel like this season has like a really good mix of drama, but also a good mix of the girls getting along and positive moments. And to add on top of that, like, besides Brandy and Malaysia, they all pretty much get along. So it's not like you see the same girls in each scene like kikiing and having a good time. It's always a different mix, which I think is pretty good, because they're all pretty much getting along. So next is Duffy and Angel at what appears to be a smoothie shop. They're still talking about the meat market mixer. Duffy states that Angel and Rockstar appear to be in a much better place. She invites Duffy to her gender reveal, and she states that she wants her mom to come, but she still hasn't told her about her pregnancy. And from what I'm gathering from what Angel is saying, it seems as though she is hesitant to tell her mom about her pregnancy because she thinks that she's not gonna have the most positive response, which I completely understand. Duffy, on the other hand, feels like that Angel is probably ashamed of who she's pregnant by, which I don't know. I've never seen the mom interact with Rockstar, so I don't know how she necessarily feels about him, so I can't really have an opinion on that. But I do understand where Angel is coming from. You know, sometimes when you have good news, or you're completing some milestone in your life, there are some people that you're kind of hesitant to tell because they automatically like go to negative thoughts, or they automatically assume the worst, like, oh well, what if this happens, and are you prepared for this? And it's like, okay, like, you're worried about me and stuff, but I don't want to hear that right now. Like, you know, this is a happy time. Like, let's keep it positive. So I completely understand where Angel is coming from with that. So next is Jennifer's date with Jelani. They're basically getting to know each other, and they seem to be getting along very well. Jelani states that he doesn't have any kids, and neither does Jennifer. So that's a really good thing if they decide to be together and eventually have kids, because then there'll be no drama. There's no baby mama drama, none of that. Like, that's a plus. Jennifer is like kind of on the fence about kids. She never really wanted them, but she's not opposed to them. She was just really content with her dog, which nothing's wrong with that. Every woman doesn't have to want to have kids. They plan to have another date because everything went so great, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Next is Angel and Jackie. Angel finally told her mom that she was pregnant, and judging from the footage, her mom did not seem very excited. She pretty much had nothing to say. You could just feel the negativity. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes parents feel like they are looking out for their kids by expressing their concerns and trying to prepare them, I guess. But This is supposed to be a joyous moment. Whether you agree with who she's pregnant by or the circumstances or whatever or not, she is pregnant. She is having the baby, and you should just be there for her and be supportive. I mean, you're literally ruining the moment. You could have at least said congratulations or pretended to be happy or something. Like, come on, Mama Angel. So the next scene is British and Jackie. British is going to confront Jackie about this meat market mixer and her inviting Lorenzo. I feel like Jackie kind of knows that she's in trouble, so she's being really nice to British. She's offering her all types of drinks and things like that. So I feel like she knew that she messed up. British states that she won't be attending Angel's gender reveal, and Jackie states that this makes her upset at British. You have no place to be upset with British about anything. So then British is pretty much like, excuse you, no, I'm mad at you. The nerve. British then confronts her about interfering in her relationship, and she pretty much says everything that I was saying earlier, which she's sure Jackie has great advice, but it just does not apply in this situation. She explains that she's been through a lot with Lorenzo the past 10 years, and I can believe her because we saw a lot in that short amount of time that they were on our screens the first time. So I can only imagine what she went through the entire 10 years. And I mean, she's just pretty much tired. Jackie finally understands and agrees to back off. But on the other hand, she still feels like she know what she's talking about. They are just meant to be because she is just this relationship guru. And okay, Jackie, whatever you say. So we're finally at Angel and Rockstar's gender reveal. I kind of feel like they've been talking about it the entire episode. We started off with Jennifer talking about her dates, and she is blushing. So Brooke, you did a good job. Duffy goes over to speak to Jackie and Malaysia, and Jackie is wearing black. Angel specifically said to wear blue or pink, depending on the gender that you think the baby will be. And Jackie wore black with looked like a white bra or whatever that was under the black jacket. And I just don't understand why Jackie never follows the dress code. She did the same thing at one of Drea's events where it was like an all-white party. And she came in there with like a black and gold jumpsuit. Like, I don't understand why Jackie does these things, but Jackie does wear black a lot. Like, if you think about it, maybe she just likes the color black. So then Brandy walks in and she completely avoids Malaysia, which I'm kind of glad to see. I don't know how anyone else feels, but I feel like eventually they probably need to at least try to have one more conversation when they're both very calm, and hopefully they got all of the anger and aggression out with their last conversation. But I am kind of glad that we took a break from them this episode. It was just kind of too much. The first 3 episodes were literally centered around that, and now that we've gotten to the root, I do feel like we kind of need a little bit of a break to let all of that settle. And they definitely don't need to speak for the first time at Angel's gender reveal. So the guy from Love and Hip Hop returns, and honestly, I didn't think he would be back. He gives Clout Chaser, but Nia seems interested, so I guess we'll see where that goes. Angel and Rockstar walk in, and Angel's dress is so cute, and I'm pretty sure she designed it. I think it's so cool that she can make clothes. If I knew how to make clothes, I would probably be making all of my clothes. I don't think I would ever buy anything. Well, I'll probably buy like little pieces and definitely shoes, but like if I knew how to make my clothes, like I would make all of my clothes. So Angel's mom shows up, which is great because Angel didn't know if she was gonna come based on the response that she gave her when she told her that she was pregnant, but she does show up, so that's good. Angel goes to speak to her mom, and her mom further explains her frustrations, or further explains, I guess, her reaction to the pregnancy, and that's because she's only met Rockstar once. Now, granted, that is a very valid reason. I definitely think that she should have met him more than once. But on the other hand, her mom seems very invasive, and that's probably why Angel kind of keeps her like very private. I can definitely relate to that. So after her mom explains all of these things, how she feels like she should know more about him and she should have talked to him more, Angel then is about to call Rockstar over so he can talk to her mom and they can finally meet a little bit more. Her mom declines. And I don't understand. Like, your whole point of this speech was because you felt like you only met him once and you don't know anything about him. But when you're presented the opportunity to get to meet him, you decline. Instead, you want to talk to his father about wanting to get to know him more. So Rock decides to take the initiative and just walk over and, break the ice and speak first. And I think that was very mature of him. She seemed very receptive and open, and she was having conversation. So I think that went well. He got some points for that one. That was really mature of him. So then it's time for the reveal. And this helicopter is circling around in the sky. And these synchronized swimmers walk out with the black robes on, covering up the color of their swimsuits, obviously. It was pretty cute. So the bomb drops or whatever, and they're having a boy, and then the swimmers jump in the water and they do their little tricks, and it was really cute. Then Neo comes out and he sang some bops, and listen, I love Neo. He got some cool songs and he has a good pen. He's written a lot of popular songs for popular artists. So then Rockstar grabs the mic and he decides to profess his love for Angel. He pulls out a ring, and the way that he introduces his ring is very, very weird. He's kind of making it seem like he's gonna propose, like he's asking, oh, do you want it on your ring finger or do you want it on your middle finger? And I don't really understand why he did that. That was kind of humiliating because everyone thought that he was going to propose, and Angel thought that he was going to propose. So for him to just be like, oh, this is a promise ring, that was kind of embarrassing and tacky, and I kind of take my points back. They are too old for promise rings. Y'all have a baby on the way. You can tell that Angel thought that she was getting proposed to, so that was really messed up. But she took it to the chin, and she just decided to focus on the positive, which was he professed his love for her in front of everyone. So, I guess. So then Brooke brings up a post that Nia made earlier, which was very shady. I don't understand the point of it. I feel like it was for camera time, so she could have something to talk about, because otherwise we heard nothing from her. She reposted a post that said, I have a taste for out of wedlock baby shower food. And then she writes a caption, can't wait for it today, on the day of Angel's gender reveal. So you're obviously referring to that. So when Brooke calls her out on it, she states that it wasn't about Angel, but it literally was. Why you lying? So they bring Rockstar over and they show him the post just to see how he feels about it, and to kind of prove a point to her, that was not cool. She seems very unapologetic. Pretty much I said what I said. I thought it was funny, but it wasn't funny. Especially with the whole situation that just happened with her thinking that she was going to get proposed to. So, obviously she didn't know that was going to happen when she made the post, but it kind of made the matters worse. So her and Brooke get into it. We all know how Brooke is. If she feel a type of way, she's going to say something. It doesn't go anywhere. Brooke ends up walking away, and then they inform Angel about the post. She wasn't feeling the comment either. Rightfully so. It was just completely unnecessary. Between that and from what I saw of them last season, starting with Phoebe and then starting with OG, it just seems like they just start things for attention, because otherwise we're not really talking about them. And Angel just seems very shocked, I can't believe it. And honestly, I just feel like she's being a little dramatic, because you know what it is with reality TV, and it's not like y'all were super close. So, and then the episode ends there. So the preview for the next episode shows Jen and Jelani on another date, and they actually kissed on this date. Jackie is inserting herself in yet another relationship, this time with Angel and Rockstar. Apparently Duffy has confided in Jackie about her concerns with Angel and Rockstar's relationship, and Jackie felt like she needed to tell Angel that Duffy was talking about her relationship. And I feel like she's being kind of messy, because yes, maybe Duffy shouldn't have confided in Jackie, but I think that was just out of concern for her friend, and she kind of wanted to vent. But Jackie is the wrong person to confide in. They show Jackie bringing this up with Angel, and she makes Angel cry, which I'm kind of irritated because she's pregnant, and here you are just being unnecessary, bringing unnecessary drama to Angel that she does not need. This was an okay episode. I'm not too mad at this season. It's not bad at all. Let me know what your comments are. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.